My pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, they lost their first matchup against these guys. This, their final game against them in the regular season, looking to finish with a split. Fellas, it seems like so much goes into being successful at the professional level. I want to ask a more general question. What was the key to your success as a player and as a champion?
You know what? Most people would say you would start at the top, but I'll start where it began. Wilmot Benjamin, Tom Donahue, coaches who've helped me at my AAU, early stages out, then going to the late, great Jack Curran in high school. Those were the ones. And honestly, there's no bigger than family. My brother Vince and my dad were the ones who really got me there.
Well, you got to have great teammates. You know, I'm the first one to say, yeah, I have 4 championships, but one of my favorite teammates, Big Shot Bob, he saved me so many times. Another one of my favorite teammates, B. Shaw, he saved me. Rick Fox, he saved me. So you got to have great teammates, great organizations. You know, they allow you to focus on what you do and what you do best, as long as family and friends and all that. And Ernie, I remember when you interviewed me when I was 18 years old.
I remember that. Now, I had just started at Turner, went to San Antonio, did a feature on Big Shaq.
Wow, that's incredible.
It was.
Yeah.
I haven't changed at all, have I?
No, you still look beautiful.
I had more hair.
Good genes or good docs?
He's got good doctors.
Let's get to Kevin Harlan. Kev.
Live from Charlotte, North Carolina, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Hornets at the Time Warner Cable Arena. Last game for the Hornets, they picked up the W against the Trailblazers in Portland. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. We've got Payne. Curry is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Howard. And it's Roy in at the shooting guard position.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
And it's Walker penetrating. And the shot is good.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, earlier I had a chance to speak with Greg Popovich. He told me there aren't many big men with the mobility and length of Jonas Valanciunas, and that he's a player they'll really have to account for, saying, quote, JV's still developing his skill set, but there just aren't that many people in the world of his size. And you factor in his motor, he can really impact a game. Guys, we'll see how they try to deal with him.
Thanks, Doris. So it's the Hornets now, after the basket by San Antonio. And it's Freak missing. Here's San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And boy, that was a tough one to lose, guys. But they played well throughout that game, just unable to convert down the stretch.
Yeah, I know we don't get into moral victories, but they can definitely take away some positives from it, because even though they came up on the short end, there was some good stuff, too.
Here's Freak following the bucket by the Spurs. And that one's good.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Payne passes to Roy. 20 feet out. And the shot is long. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Walker kicks to Freak. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And it's 6 points for Freak.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Curry setting the pick for Payne. And it's Freak with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
He dishes it to Valanciunas. Roy kicks to Payne. Back to Roy. Spurs working the ball around now. Screen by Howard. Leonard dishes to Payne. Just 5 to shoot. Hornets with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Got that one up quick. And it's 8 points for Freak.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Count the bucket.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
Charlotte in the lead. Here's the screen. Out left to the wing. Jacks up a three. They get it again. Valanciunas, good.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Now here's Payne. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. That's good from Payne. Charlotte trailing. Chase in at shooting guard. Also Kemba Walker out there. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Goodman in at the 4 spot. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Now here's Joseph. Tight defense on him. There's the pick. Leonard kicks to Carroll. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Stolen by Roy. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was simply terrific. He had 58 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance. For him and for us, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
That puts them in the lead.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Now here's Joseph, guarded by Walker. Curry kicks to Leonard. Curry a screen on Kidd-Gilchrist. Leonard no luck.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The Hornets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Dwight Howard's checked in for the Spurs. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Now here's Freak. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. No good. Great D that time from Howard. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Curry, wide open. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Curry's got his third basket of the night.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. They set the screen. Stolen by Roy. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Leonard attacking. To the middle. Here's Curry, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Charlotte. Joseph with the ball. Out-defended by Freak. Screen by Howard. Joseph, the pass to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. The Hornets pull it in. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
Yeah, a dominant win for them their last time in this matchup. And what jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the boards.
Yeah, they were overpowering it inside, and you've really got to like their chances, Greg, if they can replicate that tonight.
And here is Joseph, following the three-pointer by Freak. Joseph with the ball. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. From deep three-point range. And it's Freak with the rebound.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
Good. And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Leonard on the wing. They set the pick, and they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, you've got to make sure your feet are set when you set those screens, or they're going to call that on you.
Tie game here.
Thank you.